In this video, I'm going to share with you how to lose weight quickly. Now, very, very simply, if I needed to go ahead and prepare for a photo shoot and I only had, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks to prepare, and I needed to look my absolute best, I needed to lean down as much as I possibly could in the next 6 to 8 weeks, here's exactly what I would do. So step one is something that I've been doing for the last 6 years, almost every day, which is I would intermittent fast. Now, what does that mean? First of all, it means that I would eat my meals in a certain time window every day, right? Why would I do that, first of all? I'll get into everything, but why would I do that? Well, the reason is simple. I want to increase the amount of fat burning my body is going under, right? So more than 18 hours, and I'm burning fat. I'm burning through my fat reserves, and autophagy is happening. So I'm actually reversing aging, anti-aging, and I'm actually increasing the amount of human growth hormone as well, and my testosterone, right? So that's what I would do first. So either 16-8 or 18-6, okay? Or even 24, which means 4-hour eating window every day and 20 hours fasting, right? And people love to do this. But some people, when you're experiencing it for the first couple of weeks, it's going to be shitty. When I first started fasting 6 years ago, the first 2 weeks was horrible, right? It was like, fuck, I'm so fucking hungry. Like, I want to eat something. And I'm only like 11 hours in. Oh, shit. I got like another 5 hours till I eat something, right? And that was my experience for the first couple of weeks. But then once your body starts to get fat adapted, it starts to just become easy, right? And why is that important? Well, simply because when you do that, you realize that you're actually in like harmony with how you are designed. Like how we're designed as humans is not to be eating all the time. We're only eating all the time because we're in the first world countries, right? 21st century, food's everywhere now. Food was not everywhere 1,000, 2,000 years ago, right? Like if you actually trace it back to where we were like 2,000 years ago, we didn't have Subway, McDonald's on every street corner, okay? So food was actually more scarce. So we'd actually have to hunt animals and, cook them on the fire and then feast and eat as much as we could because we didn't have fridges and freezers, right? And then we'd have to go days without food and then go do it again. So our bodies are designed that way. So if we want to lose weight in the fastest way possible, we have to go back to how we used to be. Because if you look at our ancestors, none of them had beer bellies, right? None of them were fat, right? It's only now that we got all this food, all this extra crap, because, how you make money in this world is you make things simple and easy for people, right? If you make it easy for someone and delicious and addictive, that's how you make lots of money, right? So that's why we got all this junk food, because it's addictive to us and it's easy and it's cheap. It ticks all the boxes, right? So we're eating all this crap and wondering why we're getting fatter. So if you want to lose the weight quickly, you need to understand that that's a habit that you need to stop doing, right? First of all. And there's a lot there. Like there's emotional reasons why we're eating junk food, right? People think that junk food is comfort because of maybe their childhood traumas. Like that's a whole other topic, right? And that's something I coach on is your relationship to food and helping you fix that, because losing weight quickly, that's great, but there's a deeper reason why you actually put on the weight. That's what I'm more concerned about, is how did you put on this weight, right? And we solve that problem, then you don't have to lose weight anymore because you'll already be at the leanest version of yourself. You'll lean down to your ideal body weight and you'll maintain that for the rest of your life. And that's where I'm at, right? How to lean down to your ideal body weight, maintain it for the rest of your life. That's what I help with. That's literally my whole thing. And so how to lose weight quickly, like I said, if I wanted to be in shape in the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm going to be fasting, right? 16-8 or 18-6 every day. And then I'm going to be eating nutrient-dense food in those meals. Okay, so I'm going to be eating the most amount of nutrients that I can possibly get from real food in that eating window. What does that look like? Meat, seafood, eggs, right? And some fruit. Okay, that's it. 4 things. Meat, seafood, eggs, some fruit. And then, of course, you've got drinks. So you've got raw milk and you've got bone broth. Okay, and then water and coconut water. That's pretty much it. I don't really advocate having, for example, fruit juices because it's mostly fructose, mostly sugars. I advocate having the whole fruit because you're getting the fiber with it as well. And so you just don't want to be having too much sugar, okay? Even fructose is a lot of sugar, right? So I can actually put on weight if I drink a lot of freshly squeezed orange juice. It's freshly squeezed, but it's basically sugar because the fiber's separated, right? Basically, that's what you want to be doing, okay? And actually, if you want to lean down the fastest way, like I used to be, I still train jiu-jitsu, but I remember one of my teammates, he's a black belt, and he's one of the nutritionists for the UFC in China. And him and I were talking about nutrition, of course, because that's what I do. And he was saying how, I asked him, how do you prepare fighters? How do you help them cut weight? And it was interesting because his answer, well, actually, it wasn't interesting to me. Well, actually it was, but it was, I just obviously knew that that's what you do, because that's what I help people with when they want to lose weight, is how he helps his fighters cut weight very fast is he takes out carbs and he takes out fiber, right? So remove the fiber, remove the carbs. Why? Well, the reason why is because when you remove the fiber and you remove the carbs, you remove the water retention, okay? And he also adds in that they go in a sauna, okay, like multiple times a day to remove the water weight, because that's one of the biggest things. When you intake carbs actually suck water in with them, right? So actually when you're eating more carbs, you have more water weight, which is why when you're eating more carbs, your muscles are more full because you have more water in your muscles, right? So when you get rid of the water weight, your weight starts to drop, which is why when people start, for example, the keto diet, they lose a lot of weight in the first week and they start pissing a lot, because what are they doing? First of all, they're losing electrolytes, right? This is why you have to replenish your electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium. But also, it's because they're not eating carbs, right? So the carbs are just getting flushed out of their body. All the water's getting flushed out, all right? So losing the water weight is very, very simple. So sauna really helps with that, right? I'd recommend sauna and ice bath. So what I do is 3 sets. So for example, 10 minutes in the sauna. I don't do a lot of time in the ice bath. I'm not one of those guys that takes it OCD, but 1 to 3 minutes in the ice bath is enough. I mean, some people want to test their egos and go 5, 10, 15 minutes. Fine, that's fine with you, fine, whatever. But yeah, 3 rounds of that. So 10 minutes sauna, 1 to 3 minutes ice bath, and repeat that 3 times or even 4 times, right? So that's one thing I would do, and I'll do that 3 times a week. And then also, what else did I say? I said, yes, removing the fiber. So I wouldn't be eating, I would have maybe some fruit juice, but I wouldn't be eating a lot of fruit. And I wouldn't be eating a lot of carbs, right? So low carb. And that's pretty much it. And then increasing the protein, right? So you're basically getting the nutrients that you need, but you're not adding all the other crap. So you're actually leaning down faster, okay? And that's actually how they cut weight for the fights, right? All right, so the next thing you need to do is you need to focus on increasing your movement, okay? So what does that look like? So 10,000 steps a day is the minimum amount of steps you should be getting. If your goal is, again, in the next 6 to 8 weeks, for example, to lose the most weight you can possibly lose, okay? So you want to be super active every day, and you could go and run every day. But what I advise, I think you'd lose more weight if you just focus on walking, because walking is going to preserve your joints, and it's actually shown to burn fat, and that's literally preserving muscle. Because when you do actual cardio, like running, you're actually going to burn through your muscle if you're doing that excessively. That's why marathon runners look so skinny, because they're actually burning through their muscle. Okay, so you want to be conserving. Like bodybuilders, their cardio is walking. Like I go into the gym, bodybuilders are walking on a treadmill for 45 minutes. And I always question, like, why are they doing that? And there's a reason why they're doing that. It's because it's burning fat and it's preserving their muscle. Who wouldn't want that? The best cardio is walking, right? And so that's one way. Another way you can do is martial arts, right? That's like high intensity anabolic training. So you're going to be mostly burning fat through that, right? You're not really going to be burning muscle through doing martial arts like jiu-jitsu, boxing, stuff like that. And then also strength training, right? If you're strength training 3 times a week, you don't need to strength train every day. So 3 times a week doing the compound lifts, that's really going to help you to build muscle and displace the fat, okay? So if you do those things with regards to physical movement and training, you're going to start leaning down and you're going to start building more muscle as well. So that's how you do it. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So that's how you do it. That's how you lose weight quickly. And if you want more help with how to implement this in your own life, go ahead and click the link below this video, and you can go ahead and get access to the program that I have, which details all of this stuff in much more detail than I can share here. And it's literally, if you ask me, distill the last 6 years of your experience working with thousands of clients around the world on multiple health issues. Basically, the goal is to lean down to your ideal body weight and be in the best health of your life with the best blood work, increase levels of testosterone. If you're a woman, decrease the levels of your testosterone and have a balanced hormonal profile so you're not experiencing irregular hormones and irregular periods and period pain, all that kind of stuff. And if you're a guy, you want to build muscle, increase your testosterone, and just have more health and vitality, have mental clarity, no brain fog, no bloating when you're eating, all of these things. Go ahead and click the link below this video. You can get access to the program, or you can go ahead and book your free call with us where you watch the webinar below this video. And then you can watch the webinar, 5 steps on how to get in the best shape of your life and permanently transform your health. And then if you like what you see, you can book a call and then we'll talk on the phone, see if you're a good fit for one of our programs. And it's a group program, so you'll be with other people just like yourself, entrepreneurs or busy professionals. And yeah, we're going to get you in the best shape of your life. So hope you like this video. My name is Aaron, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. I'll see you soon. Ciao.